It's all good. No offense. Actually, that is very offensive what I just...
I would love to roast the shit out of you right now. But
you're driving me home?
You were my ride or die today. No. He was my ride or die today when I was fumbling with the tags and stuff. He was my emotional support. So that is your pass.
Okay, hello. Thanks again for watching this video. This is part 2 of my Anime Boston experience. So if you haven't watched part 1, just, pause, come back to this, watch part 1, and this will probably make a lot more sense. Just share some of the highlights from our trip, our friends goofing off, and just the activities that took place on that Saturday. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Cheers! For my day 2 outfit, I did not wear anything anime related. I just decided to be super comfortable. The night before, we were actually joking around that we would be able to get to the convention by 8 a.m., but that did not happen. Yeah, my only regret. On Saturday, there was a lot more people at the convention, so the hallways were very packed. But this was really exciting because this meant that there would be more cosplays and more fun.
Welcome in, welcome back, welcome for the first time. Clap along, everybody.
We had a full day of convention, and our feet were aching, our stomachs were kind of hungry, but our hearts were full.
Because you know why? From here. It just took us 15 minutes to get to the entrance.
It's all good. No offense. Actually, that is very offensive what I just...
I would love to roast the shit. But... No.
You're driving me home?
You were my ride or die today. No. He was my ride or die today when I was fumbling with the tags and stuff. He was my emotional support. So that is your pass.
So just to recap this really quick Anime Boston vlog experience, whatever. I did not wear a cosplay to the convention, but I did end up buying this really cute Demon Slayer kimono, and I got it at the dealer's room. So even if you don't necessarily have a cosplay, you can purchase one in the dealer's room. I also just really wanted to shout out one of my favorite workshops that I ended up attending that weekend. It was it was called The Intersection of Race and Otaku Culture, and that was literally I mean, I really don't want to exaggerate, but it was kind of life-changing. It was like a very open discussion type of forum, and it was really a space for, you know, Black otakus to just share their experiences, how they got into anime, loving anime, just some of the bias, and even just like feeling out of place, like sometimes within the community, sometimes outside of the community, like even amongst our family and friends. It was the workshop and the discussion I didn't know I needed my whole life, but I low-key really needed to listen to and attend, and even got to share my own experience. So yeah, there's just so many gems from this weekend. I feel like I barely even scratched the surface when it came to recording or even documenting everything that happened this weekend, but it was so much fun. I'm gonna try to do a better job this coming year, but I can't even. I'm so happy I went. Another thing to note is that at AnimeCon, it sounds so like cliche and almost kind of like obvious, you're gonna meet a lot of people and you're gonna make a lot of friends. I didn't actually think I would be making any friends, which is so sad. I'm just like really insecure, so I didn't think anyone would want to talk to me. Anyway, but like ended up like talking to people and even connecting online and on social media. So you're actually gonna meet like a lot of people from the area that you can also connect with. So it's a really great experience for that too. Oh yeah, I had to make sure to include this. So some final thoughts that I have is a big one that I didn't include, but it's really important and to note. It's try to figure out where you're gonna eat for the weekend. This ended up becoming kind of like a big thing that we didn't think would become a big thing, but when you're exhausted and you're hungry, it can become a big thing actually. At the Prudential, there is a Clover right outside of the convention entrance, so that is definitely an option. Mind you, it's vegan vegetarian. There's also an Eataly in the Pru. Those are like quick bites, I guess. That would be like really close to the convention. If you want like more sit-down type of like food, there's a Cheesecake Factory, and there's also an Earl's restaurant and bar, which is my personal favorite. Chef's kiss. One day I will be sponsored by Earl's. Outside of the convention, there is definitely more places to eat on Boylston Street as well as on Newbury Street. So low-key story time. I remember on Friday, after we'd been walking for some time, we were trying to figure out where to go eat, and we wanted something quick and not crazy expensive. We didn't really want to break the bank and like go to necessarily like a sit-down restaurant. So I suggested, oh, let's go to Chick-fil-A. It's just down the street. Oh my word. I feel like walking in Boston versus walking in Boston after an anime convention are like kind of two different things. So I thought it'd just be like maybe 1 block or 2 blocks away. It was quite a hike, and mind you, when we got to that Chick-fil-A too, it was packed per usual, per Chick-fil-A. So on top of walking, even when we got there, we had to wait until we could order and then get our food. Also on Saturday night, we did end up going to Shake Shack, and that's also pretty close. It's on Newbury Street. I won't say, I guess it's just down the street, or it's just a street away, because it's gonna be something completely different during the time of the convention. But my point is, do your research and figure out what places are nearby when it comes to eating. Also try to like, I don't think they allow drinks or snacks into the convention, but it is expensive. I think you can bring bars. You can bring like snack bars. You can bring snack bars and little snacks. I don't know about liquids, but you can definitely bring snacks into the convention. Okay, this is like some cons that I heard. Besides walking, obviously, which I mentioned, and figuring out where to eat. Another con, this wasn't me, my brother told me that the men's bathroom on one of the floors was like so disgusting. Like it was really bad. Like he couldn't use the bathroom. He really couldn't. But I never had that experience in the women's bathroom, so I guess that's something to note. You know, Anime Boston or Sheraton, you know, please help. And also people, don't be disgusting. Don't be gross. My last and final regret stress or con that I have is a personal one. It's only that I wish that I went to Anime Boston like before. I wish it didn't take me the whole pandemic to realize that this was one of the events that I always wanted to go to. I don't know if I was just too embarrassed or cheap to go, or maybe, you know, what, like so many different circumstances. Oh, I remember. Anime Boston was always around the weekend of Easter, and I am Christian, and I am involved like with like some of the services like for Friday and for Sunday. So coming to Anime Boston around that weekend was, yeah, kind of hard and kind of impossible. I guess I could have really tried, but it would have been a lot. But this year it was on Memorial Day weekend, so Anime Boston, if you decide to do it again, please do it on Memorial Day weekend. It was amazing. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's keep being positive, kind, loving people. So get out there and let's get it.